microphone. Come on, microphone. Wakey, wakey. There we go. Good afternoon, everybody. Hope that you are well. We've got the headphones on. It's serious today. We are going to have a go at the round 3 of the Manufacturers' Cup. We did quite well in the first one. Points ranking, we lying second at the moment. And as far as the local rankings are concerned, you can see there that I didn't do round number 2. If I put you on the big screen, there we go. Didn't do round number 2, so I'm a bit behind. So ideally, I'd like to try and get something out of this one. Friends ranking, I'm sitting in 3rd. Ninja's out there in 1st, and Nick's in 2nd. As you can see, dropped behind Nick's because I didn't do the 2nd round. Hulky just behind me, and Super Toxic, but again, they've only done 1 round, so should be interesting. But again, probably going to struggle to do Saturday's race. So I'm not worrying too much about where we are and where we're going to fall. It'll just be a case of wherever we get. So I thought I was going to be doing this in the BMW M6. However, that's not the time, not the car to be in. So as you can see here, I've got a 3rd place, which I did a little bit earlier on, in the Z4, which I'm quite pleased. That's on my friends ranking. Robson's also in the Z4. Super Toxic in the M6 down in 9th. But the reason why I've gone for the M4 is in the global rankings. It looks like the Audi is the top car, and but there is a Z4 in 4th, and there's another one in 8th. And as we come down, there's another one in 17th, but no M6. So the M6 doesn't seem to feature at all in the top rankings. I'm just coming down, unless I've missed one. I'm all the way down, almost in the top 100, and not seeing an M6. So it looks like it is going to be the BMW that we need to go with. And I'd just like to say hello to William, Gr.x and Trigger. And he says it's a good combo for me. I'm not so sure about that, but we'll see. Right, so we've got a few minutes before we can get going and get into the race. Ranking board, let's go global ranking. I've got to come all the way down quite low for the Ghost. That one there. We'll load the Ghost and we'll see how we get on in this one. Again, I have made a little note in the chat there that if I look a little bit uncomfortable, don't worry guys, I am taking it easy. I've taken paracetamol to get me through this one, but my back is still hurting a bit after the procedure I had last week, or the week before, whenever I had it. Yeah, if I look a bit uncomfortable, don't worry about it. Just don't mention it in the chat, because I don't want a big chat feed striking up and taking my attention during this one. Although I don't expect to be looking at the chat very much at all in this race. That's the corner that I'm struggling with in the Z4 at the moment. Picked up another ½ second. Seem to be picking up that ½ second quite a lot at the moment. I need to watch and see where I'm getting it. I have actually got one, but I hate using it. Yeah, I do have the lumbar cushion, but I tend to find that I find it quite uncomfortable. So at the moment, I haven't got that. But you know what? I'm not going to do it now, but later on I might just try it and see whether that does help with my back. The reason why I've got an achy back at the moment is I had a lumbar puncture just recently, and they were really pulling me around, the nurses, and I think it's just bruised the bones a little bit. Just in recovery at the moment. I know I've got one. I couldn't actually tell you where it is. I know I've got one somewhere. It came with the seat. Yeah, and just trying to watch the track limits through there. And I have recalibrated my brake pedal, by the way, guys, so I'm now back to where it would normally be. So I'm going to have to remember that for the race. Welcome, gamer. Thank you for subscribing. This F4 is absolutely gorgeous around here. Another 127. Whoa! Don't go on the curve through there. Okay, where are we? How far are we away from being able to go? Good afternoon, Hulky. Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon. Whoa! As I said, we'll be going a bit quiet during this one. How much longer before? I guess it's about 1:45, isn't it? We'll be able to join it. So probably not. Yeah, another 4 minutes yet. Okay, let's try a run. Bit weird. Wouldn't let me into free practice. Right, let's see what we can do. Let's do a run without the ghost. What? I hope he's taking notes of my errors. Let me know what they are later on. Mitchell, do this. Don't do that. Why aren't you doing this? Break a little bit later in today. Couple of minutes and we'll be able to enter. Hello, Jack. Thank you for your lap yesterday, my friend. We're in the Z4, but the lap that you did for me really helped a lot. Although I'm not using first gear quite as much as you do. It's one of the things I've got to learn, I think. Oh, a little bit slow out there. I don't really have a strategy at the moment, so if we do get caught up in traffic, I'll probably just dive in, and I think we're going to change the tyres. Most people seem to be changing tyres. Sim Guy, how are you doing, my friend? Long time no see. Hope you're good. I'm so far behind checking out other people's streams at the moment. Oh, we dropped off the time since I've ditched the ghost car. Just goes to show how much difference the ghost cars make for me. Hopefully we'll get tucked up behind somebody quick. We'll be able to follow them. Right, let's get entered into this one. It's better, 127 again. I don't quite know what sort of times I need for a B-ranked lobby around here, but I'm hoping I'm not on 127 is going to be good enough. Not quite enough to beat Greg Wyatt. I need to find another 3 and a bit tenths of a second. That would be nice. Can't see it happening, but we'll see. We'll see. Okay, so we can now enter. Let's enter the race, and then we can just concentrate. Look, it's not working again. What's going on? Okay, so we're in the Z4 GT3. I love this car. 13 minutes for free practice. Now's where it gets serious. So won't be looking at the chat quite as much. And I apologise to anybody that jumps in and is looking for me to engage. But I need to manage myself in this as well as manage the race. As in, I need to just make sure that I'm moving my back and I'm just keeping it okay. Hopefully it's going to last the next 45 minutes or so. Come on, get round, get round. Quite get that speed down quick enough there, throttle down quick enough. Oh, completely upset the car there, going through the bumps. Don't want to do that. Ugh. Okay, so at the big old hairpin, stay off those bumpy bits in the middle. Thank you very much, my friend. That name's a bit too long for me to read and pronounce. I apologise. I'm a little bit preoccupied at the moment. Oh, only I could have kept that blue. Hello MC, how you doing my friend? It's going well. But you might have to ask me that in a half an hour. I might give you a different answer. Oh, I thought that was going to be blue there. Looks like a 127.5 is about as quick as I'm going to get. Maybe 127s. half a second. That's a shame. Never mind, here's what it is. It's a bit untidy through there. Right, time to have a little bit of a break, I think. Whew. Let me just stretch my legs, move my back around a little bit. Oh, la. Ooh. Ooh. Right. For those of you that are following me, I have taken some painkillers, so should be okay. Just gonna massage me back for a moment. And then we'll see how we go. Oh. Right, don't quite know how this one is going to go. It could be fine. It could be a disaster. We shall see. Hulky Racing, a 127.9 in AMG for me. Saving the races till tonight. Yeah, not sure that I'm going to be able to get on tonight. Because I don't want to overdo it. So I'm hoping to get a reasonable race in this one. And I can bag this and move on. So if I can get mid-table, I'll probably leave it at that, and we'll see how we go. And lots of BS races, races in here. We're going to starting way down the order, 9th at the moment, and dropping 10th now. So yeah. Going to be starting down towards the back of the pack. That's not going to be easy. And as Jack Kobe said earlier on, we'll see how the strategy goes. I haven't really got a strategy in mind. So if we're in traffic, we'll come in. If we are running with somebody, I'll stay out. And otherwise, we'll just see how we go. I am going to change the tyres when I come in. So I'm hoping to be coming in midway through the race. Obviously, we've got to do a qualifier. So that's one of the things I do love about these races compared to the dailies is every single time you have to qualify. So you can't sit there and bang in a fantastic, brilliant lap and then guarantee yourself that you're going to be up towards the front of the grid. Now is where it counts. Now is where you've got to get that time. So let's get out there and see what we can do. We've been doing 127.5s, 6s. Let's just see what we can do. So I am going to go very quiet now, guys, and won't be looking at the chat very much. And we'll see how we get on. If you haven't already, please smack that subscribe button. I'm trying to get up to 5,000 subscribers at the moment. We need another, what, 24? So it's happening. We're getting there. But if you haven't already, please smack that sub button and help me out. I'll be very, very, very grateful. Okay, we've got some nice space. No ghost car in this one yet. Just a little bit deep into there. I actually wear slipper socks. To whoever asked that question. Good. Somebody's just gone quicker. It's nice as pole is. I don't really want to be starting on pole. Oh. Don't know why I'm getting that penalty at times there. Must analyse the lap at some point and see. So too far left as I go through the right-hander before the bridge, I'm assuming, Jack. Right? Ooh, fourth. I could do with being a little bit further up. I'd like to be top three. Too deep into that one. Whoa. I think a bit too far left through here. Ooh. It's a big one. We're 6th at the moment. Could still drop a bit more. We've got a few guys running. Mattia is running. Puma. Celio. Oh, down to 7th. So, yeah, Steffi. So we've got a few guys that are still running. We're down to 7th at the moment. That's a bit of a dodgy place to start, but we'll see how we go. There's a couple of Z4s just up ahead, which is nice. See if we, it'd be nice if we could get on the back of 4th or 5th. We'll have to see how we go. We've got a 296 behind us, so Ferrari's quick. There's one in 11th, so it could be interesting. Let's see how we go. MC's saying lucky number 7. Oh, it'd be nice if it was. Coming out the tunnel too far left. Okay. Okay. Right, I'm not going to be looking at the chat now. Let's see how we can do. It'd be nice to work with the Z4. Exactly, Gr.x. We'll see how we go on this one. Nerves are building as always. Nerves are building as always. I have got my brake pedal back to where it normally is. So, let's see how we go. Greg White, 3 strap depending on pit lap 1 no change, pit halfway change, pit end no change. Okay. I guess that makes sense, doesn't it? Yep. Can the tyres go the whole distance then? I was a bit uncertain about that. I was a bit uncertain about whether the tyres would go the whole distance and how worn they would be at the end. I was a bit concerned they would be very worn. Genesis, Mazda, Lamborghini, VW, Mazda. The Toyota, even. Ford, Mercedes. There's the Porsche. Honda. Oh. Here we go. I don't often do these. A lot of people have been asking me to do these races. I haven't tended to do them because I can't race at the weekend, so I only get to do half the races, and then even sometimes during work I can't get them done. But I'm trying to give this one a go, so whether I'll be able to race at the weekend or not, I don't know. Right, let's go. I will be quiet. And again, if I'm looking a little bit uncomfortable, please don't mention anything in the chat. I don't want it to take my attention if the chat suddenly lights up. I have taken some painkillers. I should be fine. But if I do move around a little bit, or I've got one or two funny faces, just ignore me. I'll be good. We'll be good. Right. Just see if we can stay out of trouble for the first lap or so. Good luck to anybody out that is racing this from PSR, TCSRO, and Hockey Racing. Good luck to you guys. For the rest, let's see if I can have a decent race and try and... If I could get a top 6 here, I'd be well happy, but we'll see what we can get. I'm not holding out any expectations. Oh, I might have cut that one. Oh, no. I didn't think I hit anybody. Sort of pain in the neck, but never mind. Maybe we'll be doing this again later on tonight. I never have much luck with the track limits, the penalties. Anybody that follows me will know that. I'm quite used to it. The marshals hate me. Long way to go yet. This is going to drop me way, way, way down the order. Might have been off there. Just starting to lose a bit of braking performance in the tyres now. I think I can work with the Ferrari. I think I can work with the Ferrari. I get the feeling it's quicker than the others. Wow, my mechanics did a good job. Whoa. Oh, nearly again. Just been a bit greedy on the throttle out that corner. Come on, don't fight me. I've already played my hand. We're working together, mate. Come on, we can get these guys up front if we work together. Come on, come on, come on. Work, 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 work. Come on, come on. Come on, Spanator, get by him. No, too wide. I know. Well, this one was written off at the very beginning, so we might have to do another one today. Oh no. Ah. Looks like he didn't want to be passed. Ah. Ah. Fiddlesticks. Bother. We might have to try another one later on now. Ah, that's a shame. Sorry, guys. I'm sorry. 4 seconds really put me behind at the beginning. Just in the wrong place at the wrong time at the very beginning there, which was a bit of a shame, but never mind. It's the way it goes sometimes. Ah. But, I just want to have a quick look and see what we did at the end there. And I'd take a DR hit as well, I think, on that one. I think we might have to write that off. Right, let's see what I can learn from that last corner. I've got a funny feeling it was me that caused that, if I'm honest. Ooh. That was my problem, was the penalty. And then I kept it tight on this one. Oh. Ah. Where's he going? He's got his steering wheel right over. Bit unfortunate, I think. Wrong place, wrong time. I'd have preferred to see him straightened up there, but it's just the way that it is. It is just the way that it is. It goes like that sometimes. And then the beginning of the lap, can't remember exactly where I got the penalty. I think it was as we came down onto the bridge. So we're following through quite nicely here. Bit of bumping going on up ahead. That's all good. And you can see Car Mastura got roughed outside as Guste went through. And then I got a good run. These two side by side. Just took it easy. Then they got into the wall. Came across, caught me. Hard on the brakes. Maybe that wasn't the penalty. What on earth? How on earth did I get a penalty there? How on earth? So they're both off the track. They both then come on and catch me. I'm completely away from them. Did it happen further back? I want to learn so I don't make this mistake again. So we're not near anybody there. We're not near anybody there. We're staying out of the way. They're hitting each other. They're then off the track. How on earth did I get a penalty? How did I get a penalty there, guys? That one has me completely confused. What did I do wrong? I might do a short on that one. If I do, put a link in a comment in below and let me know how on earth I got a 4-second penalty there, because I can't work out what happened there. Anyway, I will be back later on, maybe with another one of these, but we'll be back at 9 o'clock. Not quite sure what we're doing. For now, I need to get back to work. Thank you ever so much for watching, and I will see you again a little bit later on. If I can do another one of these, I will do so. Catch you later. Bye for now.